are from PCM, you have to have 60% aggregate of all, minimum aggregate of 60% in physics, chemistry, mathematics, as well as if you are having this biology, you can have the placements like 1 crore is the highest package, as well as average package is around 8 to 9 LPM. And honestly speaking, the answer to the question, is it worth taking VIT in category 4 or 5, I really don't find worth in it. Hello everyone and welcome to the video. So this is a Q&A video about VIT. In this video I will be answering some of the most common questions which are asked about VIT. And question by question you'll get to know the answers and all. These are also the common questions which every single year freshers ask me before they come to the college. Also, if there might be something which I have missed in this video because of the question that I've asked, so you can go and comment down the questions. Probably you'll say part 2 of this video, Q&A coming up, where I'll answer those queries as well. So let's get started. So the first question that I always get asked is the eligibility criteria. So what happens once you clear your exams and you sit for counseling and all, so there is certain percentage that you have to get in boards so that you can come to VIT. So for this I have gone through some VIT websites so that I can give you the update in 2025 what are the requirements. In order to get admission in some undergraduate program, you have to have, if you are from PCM, you have to have 60% aggregate of all, minimum aggregate of 60% in physics, chemistry, mathematics, as well as if you are having this biology, you can have the same things. ठीक है, 60% का आपके पास एवरेज होना चाहिए बोर्ड्स में, so that you can come to VIT. Otherwise it will be little difficult when it comes to taking admission. Also, this other category too, जहाँ पे applicants which are applying graduate engineering admission 2025 should have passed with 50%. 50% किन लोगों के लिए? उन लोगों के लिए जो या तो the people belonging to SC or ST, या applicants hailing from the states like Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh and North East state जो भी यहाँ पे listed है. You can see this. These all things have been taken from the main website of VIT. So it's not something called fake also, it's taken from the VIT. This is the things or requirements which you need in 2025. So I often get asked, even this was a question which I also had when I came to the college, what is the difference between specialization and core? So basically in core what happens is you have the normal subjects in your entire, there are certain credits like 160 credits or 150 credits. For example, in core you have to complete 150 credits, okay? But when you go and opt soft like specialization, consider computer science and engineering with specialization software engineering, you have to complete 160 credits plus, like you have to complete extra 4 or 5 subjects so that you can have that specialization in your degree too. So in core what happens, suppose in core just the basic subjects of computer science, that's it. When you choose a specialization, you need to complete those 4 or 5 compulsory subjects, and that becomes mandatory for you also to complete it within your course duration, like 4 years of BTech. Like I was having specialization, so I have to that too I was having specialization in software engineering, so I have to complete 4 to 5 courses of software engineering to get that specialization in my degree. As well as my friends were having core, so they do not need to complete those subjects in software engineering because they are not compulsory for them. If they want to choose them as electives, as optionals, they can choose them, but they are not it's not like a mandatory thing for them. For me it's mandatory because I have chosen specialization as software engineering, so I have to complete that specialization. So that's the thing, that's a basic difference. There will be some few subjects which will be added and you will be advancing in that particular domain like software engineering or AI, whatever you take, it's up to you. So I guess that clears your doubt. Okay, then comes what is FFCS. So FFCS is nothing but fully flexible credit system where students gets the right to choose the subjects. But that doesn't mean that whatever you want you can choose. In your first semester, maybe the college will give you the subjects. There will be 5 or 6 subjects which you'll have. Like related to maths, English, physics, chemistry, STS, like aptitude subjects you will have. These are the compulsory subjects. In your first sem, college will give you subjects because you are coming for the first time. You don't have an idea about how to choose the subjects. But when you go to second sem, in our case second sem, we had the option of choosing the subjects, but you can't choose what you want because there will be some courses which are compulsory according to a curriculum. So they will tell you beforehand only. They'll share a list of courses in entire 4 years. They'll share an entire curriculum. So in your 4 years of your college duration, these are the subjects which are compulsory. So those are the subjects which you have to choose during your course registration in second sem or maybe from second year. It depends on the college when they give you the option to choose like the subjects. But there will be optional subject electives which you can choose. You can choose any of the, you can choose law, you can choose any of the art subject, you can choose any of the subject which you want. So it depends on you what subject do you want to choose at that time. So I guess that's the thing, like fully flexible credit system. It gives you the right to choose the subjects which you want, like optional ones. Even you have the right to choose the teachers as well, the slots as well. In case your friends are in some slot and you want to change it in add and drop, maybe you can change it, but make sure first thing to get the subject, because the website, it just hangs every single time. The server crashes when so many students are there doing a course registration, because of course VIT is a huge organization, so many students are there. So every single time we go and apply and go and sit for course registration, you are going to face some of the issues related to websites and all. But I guess that's not the thing. Main thing is you have to choose a subject, you get the right. So this is how FFCS is done. Next coming, what about the dress code? So in VIT, there is not certain kind of dress code that you have to follow. If in case you have a law student, you have to have those dress code like just lawyers have, all those things. But when it comes to engineering students or any other kind of program that you are doing from VIT, you really do not have to focus on the dress code. It's like whatever you can wear, you can wear. Of course, you can't wear some of the things, like girls are not supposed to wear something which is above knee. You have to be in proper attire so that you can go to your classes and all, because in hostels and all, they will wardens and all, they will not let you go outside of the hostel if you are not in a proper attire. So you have to go back, you have to wear it back. You can't wear shorts in the campus. Of course, you can wear it in the hostel. In hostel, you can wear shorts, pajama, whatever you really want to. But of course, when you're going outside of the hostels and going to the campus, you have to be in proper attire, you have to be covered, your body has to be covered. It's like that. So dress code is not कुछ भी पहन सकते हो आप, आपको जो मन है आप कॉलेज में पहन सकते हो, एक्सेप्ट आपको ऐसे कपड़े पहने जो ज़्यादा अपीलिंग ना लगे, जो सही हो, मतलब ठीक है, दैट दोज काइंड ऑफ क्लोथ. आई होप यू गॉट इट. बट देयर इज नो सच ड्रेस कोड कि हाँ ये पैंट और वो शर्ट, दैट्स देयर इज नो सच ड्रेस कोड फॉर VIT in VIT. Okay, coming back to how is campus life at VIT. Honestly speaking, I was there for 3 or 4 years, because 1 year was into COVID and rest 2 or 3 years I was in the college. Honestly, I love the campus life. I mean, if you have the kind of friends that you really want and with whom you can enjoy, that place is just like heaven. I mean, it's good. You won't be willing to come back soon because your friends are there. You really want to enjoy. There are so many things in college, events, clubs, all these chapters. They always conduct something. Every time on weekend there might be something happening in the college, and you might be interested in going and looking, even though if you are not somebody who participates, but you can go and watch those competitions, watch those dancing, singing. There are certain other things which are events going on in the college. Sometimes if you are in the club and chapter, you might get the task of having the even decoration section. You can be assigned a decoration work or any sort of work which you take. So college life VIT is very happening. Like college life, I would say it's very great. You get to have so many options. Vitbhopal is such a huge college. You get every single thing inside the VIT as well as other campuses. Like I am from VIT AP. I mean, it's on the developing stage, but most of the things like food and everything is properly available in the college. Not sports stadium, I will say, kind of, we have the badminton court. Every single court is there. You can play, you can have fun. Even in hostels, inside the hostels, it's all courts and all they are there, so you can play. I would say campus life is happening. It's good. I mean, I have enjoyed my campus life very much with friends. I used to go to this Maggie hotspot and every single thing. You can go watch my videos of vlogs, I would say. You will get to know the college life. Events like Vitopia and VIT College, VITEEE College Live area, they are the biggest events. So I hope you might have got some idea of how the campus life at VIT is. Okay, what is the fees structure of the VIT? So in VIT, the fees is divided into 5 categories. Category 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Every single category has different fees amount. So if you are into category 1, this is a screenshot I'll share with you. If you are into category 1, your fees will be total around 1,98,000. Whereas this 3,000 rupees which you see is refundable. Okay? So they'll be refunded back to you when you complete the college, once your degree is completed. if you are doing BTech from VIT, consider if you are doing it from category 1, the total of like, consider 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh, it's 8 lakh, and hostel fees include, you'll be done around 14-15 lakhs, because hostels are also costly. Because if you are taking AC, then we all know surviving in south without AC is just next to impossible. But there are people who still don't choose to go to AC. Sometimes it's too hot and you need to take AC, we can't do any of the things. So this is our fees. It is divided in 5 categories. It's at different amounts, it depends. And honestly speaking, the answer to the question, is it worth taking VIT in category 4 or 5, I really don't find worth in it. I feel like if you feel like no, this is the only college which you want, even it doesn't matter the category or something, of course you can go for it. I don't have the right to say about it. But in case if you're somebody, I would say about myself, if I would have got the category of 4 or 5, honestly speaking, if I was into the category of 4 or 5 or even 3 you take, I might not have afforded to being in the college of VIT. Personally, I couldn't. I and my family, we can't afford this much amount of money going once in a year to the engineering and all things. So I don't think I don't find worth in that. But in case if you are somebody who is like no, I really want it, so it's your choice, you can go. But I personally will not go if it is category 3, 4, 5, because it's too much to give. And I guess that comes key, if you want to really get into college with less amount, so rank is everything. You have to get good rank. My rank was not that great. I went through category 2, so till that I was like, okay, my family and I have to sing all the things I can afford, but 3, 4, 5 was something which personally I can't afford also. So go accordingly, decide. And one more thing, a lot of you come like DM me and everything on Insta and even comment on YouTube ki you want to take this, but this category ka issue is there. See, it's like it's on you. Yes, I have seen people asking me, you tell me what should I do now. I can't decide on your behalf, because it's your life, it's your journey. Even if I say ki choose this and choose that, in future if something bad happens, obviously you're gonna come and say you said that. And obviously I really don't want to make a wrong decision for anyone else, or for anyone, I mean anyone. So I would say ki whenever you have such things, decide by yourself what is right for you, what you and your family can go forward with. What is the best option which is available in front of you? What do you think is the best thing which you can do? Because even if I say to you ki you choose this, later on things might not be the same. Even when I went to the college, there were times I was like, why I came here, why I this and that. But there were times when I used to love that place. So every single time you will have mixed opinions, like sometimes loving it, sometimes hating it. So it's, you have to decide. I can't decide on your behalf. I know when I was on your stage, I also used to have same questions. But at the end of the day, it's our life and we have to figure it out. Nobody else can make choices for us. Okay, even though I am there, like I can guide you properly, I can tell you, okay, this is worth it, this is not. But at the end of the day, it's you who have to choose the location. Which location out of the 4 locations, like in Chennai, Vellore, AP, Bhopal, it's on you what is best for you. That is what I wanted to say. We coming back to last question, which is the most asked question to me, and also I guess it's on the internet, the placements in 2024, or how is the placement at VIT? Obviously I will start with some things like placements in VIT is good. Okay, so I will tell you, I'm a final year student. Okay, I recently completed my from July 2024 I was having my placements going on. Till now there are placements going on, so it's a 1-year thing. So students who do not get placed at that time, they'll get the opportunity during January to July, whatever the time it is. So I was there in July, and trust me, companies in VIT, the VIT has this brand name, so it attracts a lot of good companies. The companies like big MNCs like Google you see, like Amazon you see, like Microsoft you see. These companies come to the college. So think. But the only thing is, those companies will not come up and take students in bulk. Obviously, if they are coming to all 4 campuses, we know there are so many students. Consider there are 20k students. I can write it down and say it. They are hardly going to take 3 or 4 students, 3 or 4, because we know there will be only 3 or 4 students जिन्होंने उस level की पढ़ाई की होगी throughout the college. So even when I was in my placement, I don't know whether I'm supposed to say this or not, but Google came with good package, 50 plus package. Every student got the opportunity, including me too, to write the exam. Honestly speaking, I also got the opportunity to write the exam. My friends, everyone, entire college, 4 campuses of VIT got that opportunity. But there were hardly very few people who cracked the round 1. online coding test was so difficult, or you can also frame it in a way that maybe we were not prepared enough to sit into VIT because Google, sorry, we were not prepared enough to sit for Google because we never knew that Google was going to come. So you never know how the placement things are gonna be. So from July to October, placements were great. We were having, my friends were getting placed around me. I was seeing real examples. My friends are getting placed. It was such a great feeling. And then I was also seeing so many people getting placed from my college, like VIT AP, also from other colleges like VELLORE and Chennai and Bhopal too. Also the placements, like 1 crore is the highest package, as well as average package is around 8 to 9 LPA. Most of the companies come and take you in bulk. Companies like TCS, companies like Wipro, companies like Cognizant, these all take in bulk. Okay, I also got placed, but at the very end. So I also got placed at the very end, but it's not that right now the offer that I have is not something which I'm very proud of, or you can say which is very great. It's something I really have to keep working on even now. So the thing is, placements in VIT is good. VIT attracts lot of good companies. Even when recession was going on, VIT was able to get some good companies. Recession started majorly in October due to the elections happening in US, and then for next 1.5 months everything was on hold, the placements and everything. So it really depends. Placements depends on the market. How is the market going on? So I would say when it comes to placement, VIT is great. VIT is good because it attracts a lot of good company, and that is actually good for so many colleges. I mean, if you are looking to get into VIT, if you are going from first, second year, make sure you focus on your coding well if you really want to get into Google. After giving Google exam, I realized I should have studied harder in terms of coding. I started my preparation from February or March 2024, and July was having this placement thing starting. I think if I would have started 6 months earlier, I might have cracked the Google, or I might have at least gone for the second interview or the interview round. और अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट हो, आप मेरे को comments में डाल दीजिएगा. I will reply back to you. Or if you want me to have direct conversation, you can also DM me on Instagram. We can talk over there, have a chat over there. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching the video. और मिलते हैं आपसे अगले नए वीडियो में किसी और नई कहानी से.
Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over